A huge team win, obviously, when it was hard for us for the first few innings, I thought Ortiz was really good, and we couldn't, put anything together there until we finally scored one. Then we lost the lead, and then they had bats in the ninth, unbelievable. Starting with Alvarez, with that walk, the 3-2, then Bader's at bat, and then I thought the key of the game there was Iglesias' walk, with 2 outs, laying off that really tough pitch to load the bases, and then obviously Lindor coming through with a big hit. So, but overall, the at bats, I think maybe the best we've seen against a pretty good arm, and I'm glad that it worked out for us today.
You've seen Chapman. You probably know him as well as just about anybody. Is there anything you can impart to your hitters there that maybe bring an edge?
Yeah, look, I've seen this guy very, very good, very good, plus arm, and then the way he's throwing the ball, he's 102, 103, the slider, their split. They're not an easy at bat, and for our guys to lay off some tough pitches and ended up walking, and then obviously Lindor, credit to them.
You had Ottavino warming up in the top of the ninth. Was that for if the lead was expanded upon?
Yes, if we would have hit a grand slam there up 5, then I was going to go the auto, but that was it.
And no hesitations with going back to Diaz after the long wait?
No. I checked with him, and that was, the decision in the 8th, I was asking him to get 4 outs. So he got us 4 outs, and we got the win.
Why did you go to Diaz in that particular situation?
Yeah, it was once I got Diaz hot in the 8th, I felt it was the right spot there. He's our closer, he's our guy. I've been saying it. For us to get to where we want to get, we're going to need him. And today, obviously, weak ground ball got through, but then he got the job done in the ninth. So he's our guy, and that's why I went with it.
That's Torrens too.
Pretty good. That's good to see. So you have baseball. We were talking about that yesterday, and here he is the next day catching him. So I knew it wasn't going to be a problem because they've been talking a lot. So I'm glad that it worked out today.
Was that sort of matchup based too with Diaz, in addition to him being hot for the lefty coming up?
Well, look, any matchup is Edwin Diaz, and once I got him hot, in that situation, like I'm going with my closer. If if I didn't get him, then it was Nunez inning. But once the guy got on, and then 3-2 to Reynolds, obviously he got the strikeout. But when Diaz is hot, game on the line, that was an easy decision for me.
Is close to the best you've seen Minaya this year?
He's been pretty good, The last outing went 7 innings, and then today, stay on the attack, use all of his pitches. He was in complete control today.
What went into the decision to take him out when you did?
Yeah, he went 7 the last outing, regular rest, hot day, almost at 90 pitches, with the bullpen ready to go. It wasn't an easy one, and he's going on regular rest his next time out. So I thought he did his job there.
In the top of the ninth, you forced Chapman to throw 40 pitches in that inning. How much of an impact do you think that had at what happened towards the end of the inning?
I've seen Chappie. Like he's been pretty good. I just thought that we grind out some really good at bats. And then obviously Lindor getting that huge hit. But I don't know, man. It was just at bat after an at bat that it was pretty impressive.
What kind of ninth inning come from behind victory? What kind of effect can that have on kind of collective team morale?
Yeah, it's impactful, because we've been in the other side too, and understanding that in 162 you're gonna win at times and you're gonna lose some tough one. And today I'm glad we came out on the positive side. Again, there are bats in the ninth, but overall a huge team win for us.